Okay, so we're out here at unit 42. I mean 44. Yeah, 42. We'll get it right. And on the map it shows that there's a road that leads back to the pit. Here's the road. It doesn't show that it has a boat launch or anything. But it's a pretty good sized pit. I mean, it's not like a small thing. I figured I'd just come out here and take a look at it, since I am exploring. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a pit right there. Well, cuckoo-ca-choo. Man, I'm glad I came over this way. I mean, it's a, you know, a primitive boat launch, but wow. Let me take a closer look at this here place. I was going to go fish a different pit. I didn't think I'd be able to get into this one here. And you can see on the map that it shows there's just a line coming back to this pit, but it doesn't show anything about a boat launch. But you know what? To me, that looks like I can launch my boat there. And if you happen to have like a John boat on a trailer, I bet you could too. Oh, we gotta fish this place. All right, so much for plans. Yeah, it's a little muddy. My wheels are probably gonna have problems with that, but I will make it through. Wow, look. This doesn't seem like it's down as much as the other pits are. It only looks like it's maybe down about 1.5 feet from where it normally would be, which might mean, oh wow, might mean it's got some freshwater stuff coming into it. And I know that this one hasn't been, it's not on the app. Ooh, I just heard a fish. Okay, well I got to get this thing unloaded and get started. Oh man, oh man. And it's early. It's only 8:27 right now. But here's the deal. I knew I forgot something this morning when I was starting to head out. About halfway here, as I was starting to feel real sleepy driving over that same old road, it dawned on me, I never had my coffee. So we'll see how this goes. Well, since it doesn't look like there's any kind of like weed beds, vegetation stuff growing out from the bank, I'm not going to worry about using like a buzz bait right now anyway. For the topwater action, I'm going to go with the Ozark Trail, brother of the Whopper Plopper. For shallow water, I could use like a square bowl, you know, a small build crankbait. I'm going to use my little spinner here. Try it because there's just something about that. I like the way it looks. And then of course I have my sexy shad for out there where it looks like it might be deeper. I rolled my boat into the water without all the weight on it, and it hardly sunk in at all, which means this is a good gravel primitive boat launch. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but it seems to drop off pretty good right out there. So you know, like I say, a John boat on a trailer, you could probably get away with it. I'd give it a try anyway. Heck, with four-wheel drive, I'd even probably try putting my bass tracker in here. But we're going to see how it goes. Well, it's kind of a muddy bottom when you get out of way, so I don't know if a heavy boat on a trailer would be a good idea, but definitely a little John boat would probably get away with it. Notice I say probably. All right, I think I'll start with the knockoff Ozark Trail's version of the Whopper Plopper. My snake going across the back of the cove. Yay! It's usually a good sign. So this tree that fell over, had it not fallen over, this little arm goes back quite a ways. How cool. Not very deep right here though. Right out in the middle, or underneath my boat, it's about 3 feet deep is all. But nice cover along the bank. And I know, I'm asking myself, why am I not throwing like a wacky rig or something? So I'm not really 100% sure that it's going to be a very active day for fishing, but you know, it's exploration, man. Exploring new pits, and I'm so glad that I ended up coming down this road, because wow, I would have hated to just thought, nah, I'm not even going to bother, because it's just going to be a quick glance. You know, hey kayakers, you want to carry your kayak in, here's your pit. Okay, so I'm heading towards the back end, leaving the boat ramp. Got that little arm over there that I just fished. Got this over here. Looks like there's a channel that comes through, maybe runoff. That may be a good place to focus on. Got a nice tree hanging over the water right here. I'd say from the looks of the bank on this side, this is probably, it shallows out right here, and the deeper part would be over here on the left, I'm guessing. But I'm gonna throw my sexy shad deep diving lure here for a little while. See what happens. We'll get back with you. But we're going around the bend. I'll show you what's up there as soon as I get to that spot. All right, so a little further away. Still see my truck quite easily. Right around the corner here, there's a tree that kind of hangs over the water. I was bringing my sexy shad in from a retrieve. Wasn't really paying attention to it. I know I was getting close to the boat. I looked down in time to see my sexy shad just being passed by about a 30-inch channel cat. Not what I was expecting, and that was kind of like almost scary. Like, what the heck? I mean, it was a nice catfish. And while I am fishing for bass, and right now I'm just using my chatterbait because I figured I need to give it a try, just, you know, a little bit. That was pretty wild. Had I caught it, that would have been a wonderful fight. But you can see down the way here, it looks like a pretty straight bank, and then it kind of goes back around the corner. I think that's probably the extent of this pit, but that's fine. Oh, let's see. I did a drop test with my chatterbait back before I started down the bank, and it was every bit of like 12 feet. Right now I imagine about 20 feet off the bank. So I'm just going to drop it down here straight in front of my boat without trying to get a backlash. Come on, crying out loud. How did that happen? The original depth finder. Okay, so there's a tree down there too. So there's, let's see, this is a 7-foot rod, 6.6. So there's 6 foot. Of course, I pulled it right up into my boat. That's interesting. I have a boat that I can actually get hung up on. So it's about 12 feet. Still out, and I, you know, so I imagine if the depths keep going down, it's probably about 20 feet out here in the middle of this. So it's a nice deep pit. And I keep seeing lots of little bitty fry skipping out of the way whenever I cast. So there was some spawning going on. I gotta go back to my sexy shad. That was interesting. Some brush down there in the water, way down in the water. I think I got that catfish, or a catfish. Oh, heck no. How about a nice bass that's gonna need a net? Wow. He was digging like a catfish. Let's keep that out of down in there. Come on, there we go. Back in 3. It's here. I think I will get a picture. Wow, yeah, baby. Okay, then one last thing to do, buddy. I just want to get a measurement on you. About a 19.5 incher. Wow. Catfish turned bass. I like it. Thank you, buddy. And away she goes. Yahoo! That's all right. The back of this strip pit. It looks like it's still pretty deep the way that tree's laying in the water like that. Got this stuff here. Neat gnarly tree right there. Man, that looks so cool. Oh, a channel. Oh, I went right on by that and didn't even see it. There's a channel right there. Oh my. Okay, focus though. Well, it's definitely shallow, but it almost looks like a creek channel. That is cool. I wonder if it goes to... I'm not going to try going down because I have enough with this one pit right here, but interesting. Huh. Man, I love exploring new pits. Whoa, there was a big fish that just went zooming out right underneath my boat. Big. Oh yeah, there's a tree there. Look at this structure. Man, this is so cool. What a great pit. I am so happy that I came here, decided to check it out. Here's some more fine structure. All this wonderful overhang. My goodness. Then it goes down here. There's more where that came from. And then you go around the corner and there's the boat ramp. So I had another really nice bass. Not as big as the first one, but real close to it. Hit my sexy shad when I stopped it right before the boat. I reached down to turn the trolling motor and I looked just in time to see the bass come up and grab it as I pulled the lure up out of the water. So close, but so far away. Haven't had any little dinks hitting it. That, like I say, that one is probably maybe a 17-inch bass. 30-inch catfish. Escorted my sexy shad, thought about eating it. There's a nice little bluegill right there. Then I get a 19.5-inch bass and another nice bass. So this is a really good pit for big fish. Chatterbait, second one in a row. The last one was able to jump free, but not this guy. Ha! Come on, wow. No, he wasn't going to throw it, that's for sure. Daggone. He got stuck in his cheek. There we go. Wow. Nice stocky little bass. Good size to him. Let's see. Yeah, 14-incher about, right? Thanks, buddy. What happens is another bass comes along and says hello. Whoa. What a stocky little bass. Holy cow. Come on. It's hanging on by a thread. There we go. Look at that dude. He's got a belly on it too. Look at the belly. Get in my belly. I'm thinking it's probably a 14-incher again. Yeah. How about a 15-inch? Nice. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Or mama. Appreciate that. Cool beans. I like it. There's a big fish that just went swimming across over here. Big old grass carp. Wow, what a wonderful pit, man, oh man. I'm glad that I came and checked it out. I really, just going by the black and white map, the Mineland Wildlife Area map pamphlet that you can get or you can look at online, it's like, I didn't have any expectations. It's like, there'll be a pit, I won't be able to get to it, and then I'll go off to the big H-shaped pit that I was planning on fishing today. But man, I'm telling you what, a 14, a 15, and a 19.5-inch bass in just a little time, never fishing this place before, or never fished this place before. The structure in the water is incredible. You got one bank here, that bank has structure in it, trees and stuff all the way to the very end. This bank over here, not so much. I mean, there's a couple little branches and stuff, but there really isn't very much. However, the 15 and the 19.5-inch came from this side. The 14 from over here. I did have another couple that were able to throw the hook before I was able to even turn on my video, but they were, you know, in that same kind of neighborhood. Just a really great pit for nice sized bass. And there are bluegill in here. There's, like I said, about a 30-inch catfish. I kid you not. Was just ready to get my crankbait, sassy shad, or sexy shad. And he kind of just said, nah, forget it, and turned away. But a nice pit. I highly recommend it. So not so much for bank fishing. This is really one that's for small boats that you can launch on that kind of a boat ramp, or kayaks, or crazy stuff like I have. But if you can get out on the water, I think you'll enjoy your time here. So keep this place in mind, all right? Unit 42, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Love those subscribers, because that's what makes the world go round. But comments too, you know, if you have any comments about what I'm doing, I'd love to hear from you, and I'd be happy to answer them. So until later, be sure you get out and enjoy this wonderful world of ours, the great outdoors. And if you have kids, take them with you. Until next time, bye.